All right, before we get started, I realized I was muted. I didn't realize TJ88, shout out to you, bro, in a comment. My mic is muted. I'm still going to go 12 for 12. Let's get started on the Hernandez Robocop fight night predictions. Very good fight night. One I'm very excited for. I might be awake for it. I'm not sure. Shit's happened now before. Who cares? First up, we got Chanel Dyer versus Elise Reed. Elise Reed is chinny. Chanel Dyer has some serious power. We're going to go with Chanel Dyer by late first round TKO. Maybe a shot to the body, shot to the chin. Very legit boxer. Had a pretty solid Dana White's Contender Series fight, even though she did lose it to Carell Foro. It's not that bad, as we've seen Carell Foro fight recently. So yeah, we're going to go with Chanel Dyer. Up next, we got Wedge Schultz versus Jackson McVeigh. Very good jiu-jitsu battle here. I'm going to go with Wedge Schultz. I don't know. I don't think Jackson McVeigh's not that good. Ben Schultz can get blobs, though. We did see it against Ben Johnston. I did see that. And then I was very pissed when Wedge Schultz submitted him. But we're going to go with Wedge Schultz by submission. Probably just a guillotine or like a back take to an RNC. I'm not sure. But Wedge Schultz got very good BJJ. Jackson McVeigh could easily win this as well. So we'll see what happens here. Up next, I'm going with the underdog Stan. I don't think Gage Young is very good. Quillen fucked him up in the Contender Series and then had an okay fight against Thiago Moises. Stan on short notice, debuting. I'm going to go with him. I think he has some pretty good KO behind him. KO power behind him. Gage can get stung pretty easily in the boxing, so yeah, we'll see how this goes. Gage could easily win this as well. Up next, Marcio Barboza. Yeah, no, Ryan Q's, yeah, you're fucking done for, bro. This one could happen in legit a minute or two. Very quick finish. Marcio Barboza, a very good fighter. Yeah, just he's killed every opponent he's faced recently. So Marcio Barboza, name to look out for in featherweight division. We've got some other good featherweights coming up here, but yeah, this one's not going to be close. Up next, I'm going with Padilla by split decision. I think this is going to be a very exciting fight. Hack Perez coming off that KO loss to Quillen. Another one of Quillen's children fighting here. Padilla had a very good fight against, oh my god, I'm blanking. Medeiros, who's also fighting on this card, actually. But a very close decision. Sorry, no, it was a draw at Seattle. Very good fight. Lots of great striking from both of them. Hakaras could maybe get him to the ground and control him a bit. Hakparast. Sorry, it's not Hakarast. I don't know why I say that. Say it like an American. Hakparast. Good. Both guys are good striking. I haven't seen much of Chris Padilla on the ground, so that could be the difference maker in this fight. But I'm going to go with Padilla by a close split decision. Kennedy Nzechukwu versus Shamil Gaziev. I got Nzechukwu right. Thank God. I'm very nervous for this one. Shamil has looked garbage in his last two fights against Brando and Waldo. Brando fucked him up pretty bad. Like, that shit was not close. Kennedy, though, he's good boxing, but he's not fucking good. If he loses to Gaziev, he probably gets cut. If Gaziev, I think either of these guys actually get cut if they lose. Shamil does have very legit one-punch knockout power, which is why I'm predicting one-punch knockout and bounce back. But the main thing that scares me is the cardio. I think Shamil is a lot more durable than Kennedy and Nzechukwu, even though Kennedy does have a win over Ulberg, which is pretty funny. I'm going to go with Gazia, maybe even a late first-round finish. But if this shit's going to the third round, I mean, Shamil could pull off a fucking decision as well. I just don't think Kennedy is that great either. Let's move on. Lorraine Douglas versus Jamal Emmers. Jamal's a vet, and Lorraine's he's like 31. He's not super young or old, but he's got the momentum right now. He had a very good finish against Julian LeBlanc, also in Seattle. That left hook is dangerous, man. He has some very nasty calf kicks as well. That's how he got Julian. He got him with the calf kicks early, stopped all his movement, and then just fucking torched him. That shit was brutal. And he trains out of Bloodline MMA. Anytime you hear someone out of Bloodline MMA, be fucking worried for their opponent. It's not gonna be pretty for them. Bloodline run by Cub Swanson, very good coach. There's something, I don't know what it is. They're just all really good. I'm trying to remember a few others. I can't right now. But yeah, Jamal Emmers, he's a vet. Has been a little bit chinny recently. He's pretty old, so we'll go with the up and comer Lorraine Douglas by probably maybe third or fourth minute into round number 1 TKO. Chop him with the leg kicks early, prevent that movement. Anthony Whip, bro. This dude's a minus 1,000 favorite. This shit's ridiculous. Went 1 or 2 minute KO. Like, I don't know who this Terrence Chapman is. He fought a dude that was 8 and 16. That's ridiculous. He beat him with leg kicks. Anthony Wynn, obviously coming off the Contender Series literally last week, is already fighting. Look at him, dude. Look at those traps. He was a linebacker, I'm pretty sure, in the NFL. And some of these NFL guys recently have been a lot better, like Josh Hockett, Anthony Witt. There's definitely one other I'm thinking of. But like, if you look back, you see like the what's his name? I don't know. He's on the Rogan. I don't remember. But old NFL players like coming into MMA weren't that good. Anthony Wynn is a big motherfucker with some serious power. So this is a name to look out for. We're going up next. Carly Judice versus Jalissa Chavez. Jalissa Chavez sucks, dude. That's why I'm going with Judice by knockout. She is low-key chinny. If you saw her Contender Series fight against I'm trying to remember the name. I'm sorry. Montenegro. She literally started bleeding in 30 seconds from a jab to the nose and then got cut. Like half her face was red in the first 30 seconds of the fight and won a split decision. Judice has some very good power, even though Chavez hasn't lost. She's had 2 split decision wins, which could have gone to the other chick. And then, Carly Judice has some good power, maybe a body shot knockout near the middle or ground and pound. Not known for submissions. She could pull off a sub though. I don't know why. I just have a weird feeling. But I'm going to go with Judice by late second round finish. Let's move on. Mason Jones versus Markel Medeiros, dude. This one's a banger. Certified banger. Gem alert. Pull the alarm. Gem alert. We're going to go with Mason Jones by brutal fucking like back and forth war. They're going to drop I reckon they're going to drop each other at least once. Mason Jones might get an early drop. But from what I saw from him in the UFC London early in the year, that was a fun fight. Who was it against? I'm so bad at remembering. Axel Sola, which is a good win. He's a pretty decent favorite here as well. Markel Medeiros, obviously, Chris Padilla fight, banger as well. So, yeah, we're going to go with Mason Jones. Fun fight, one to look out for. Ardia Delidze at light heavyweight, both making their light heavyweight debut. I've gone with Derrida by decision, like a 29-28 or even a split. Both are moving up to light heavyweight, so the lighter man skill is going to be even. I think that 20-pound weight cut is going to be a little bit more favorable for RDR because I think he cuts out a lot of weight compared to Delidze. Delidze he's never been it. He's always just been a low-level contender, low-level middleweight contender. You know, he'll beat the guys coming up, but he can't beat anyone else. I mean, didn't he beat CLD? No, he lost to CLD, sorry. I don't know, Dorito, he's been questionable his last few fights, like Kai Bahalio, and gassing out against Brendan Allen, dude. You fucking serious? You couldn't get off the stool after the 4th round? And he's a huge favorite, which doesn't make a lot of sense here. I would imagine it would be like a... Dare I say a pick'em? No, probably not a pick'em. Maybe like a minus 140 favorite. I think he should be. He shouldn't be minus 350, dude. That's just ridiculous. Maybe a bit of value on Delidze. Positive EV on Delidze. Maybe take that spread if you do this. Yeah. I'm still going with Doretta. Both guys aren't known for their finishing ability, even though they can get finishes. rib injury. Okay. They can get finishes, but they usually don't. And Dulidze, I think RDR might grapple a little bit here. We saw Dulidze got dragged across the cage against Hernandez. But yeah, Derrida by decision. Maybe either guy by decision. Because both are blockheads. Vitor Petrino versus Sergey Spivak. In the other video, I did a Tom Aspinall impression, but I'm not going to do it here. We're going with Petrino. I don't know, dude. He's just an athletic heavyweight. That's all it really is. That's all you have to be nowadays, a heavyweight, athletic. That's why Hokit's doing well. That's why Petrino's going to do well. That's why Aspinall did well. That's why Garn's doing well. You literally just need to be athletic. That's all it takes. Sergey Spivak just fucking gasses, dude. He'll shoot for takedowns, fail him, and he'll just be fucking gassed. He's a little chinny. It's not like I haven't really seen him be knocked out for a minute. Yeah, Cyril Garn. Oh yeah, that one did happen as well. But Cyril Garn finished him with back of the head shots, as expected. But Petrino looked very good against Stephen Aspelund. Has very good cardio for heavyweight, and it's a 3-round fight, so like anyone, it's gonna favor every heavyweight here. I'm going with second round. It could also be first round TKO. I don't know, not much to say here. I just want to talk about the main event, man. We're going with Fluffy. Now, we've got a power puncher in Rodriguez versus a Mexican blockhead in Hernandez. Now, assuming Hernandez reps Mexico, because on the UFC website it's saying he's representing the US, which you lose Mexican blockhead status if you represent the US and you're Mexican. I've seen it before. But if he's representing Mexico, boom, he's got that blockhead. He's got that unbreakable chin. Now, Rodriguez could get a first or second round TKO. That's where he's most dangerous. Maybe even first. I don't know. First or second round finish, or just Hernandez takes him to deep waters, which is what I'm expecting. Hernandez is a very good pressure fighter. Rodriguez is all right off the back foot, but push him up against the cage, I don't think he's going to do well. A lot of people have talked about the Rodriguez BJJ. We haven't seen it, dude. We really haven't seen it in here. Like, he has taken people down. I think, like, Armin Petrosian, but he literally lost. And Armin Petrosian, if you don't know, is the guy that got double spinning back fist by a Sharad Bullet. He sucks. And Rodriguez lost to him. But Rodriguez has a win over CLD, which is just like, what the fuck? It's so... his career is so random. But what we saw in the Cannonier fight, he's dangerous. He's very dangerous early. I think he knocked him down in the first or second round. I think he knocked him out twice even. It was something like that. But Hernandez, very good on the front foot. And the Strickland loss, like he was on a great win streak, 8-5 win streak, including people like very good people with BJJ, Rodolfo Vieira. He's not very good, but he's got good BJJ. Submitted Rodolfo Vieira, TKO'd, TKO'd Emin Shabazian, which at the time was like, okay. Shabazian was kind of on the way down of being a hyped prospect. But I can just see, the Hernandez pressure, I think is going to be too much. And the reach, like, they have the same reach. Even though Rodriguez is taller, the reach is literally, I'm pretty sure it's the exact same, right? Yeah, exact same reach. And like, dude, have we ever seen Rodriguez throw a jab to keep him like backed up? No, we haven't seen. I'm convinced Rodriguez throws fucking just hooks. That's it, big meaty hooks. If I was Lucas Tracy, fuck, sorry. I don't think the height's going to be that big of a difference. The weight, yes, Hernandez is chinny to the body. Okay, fine. I've seen him throw jabs to the body. That's about it. I think it's just gonna wrestle fuck him, dude. Honestly, he could even get an early submission, or just try and gas him out in the first round, get a second round submission, because Rodriguez really has no cardio because of all the power he tries to throw behind his strikes. But then again, he could clip him if he decides to. I don't know. But Hernandez is not one to get chinned. The Strickland loss is not bad at all. He's been training with Strickland. And Hernandez has been known as someone with questionable defensive striking. I'm sure Strickland has helped him out quite a bit with the defensive striking, because that's what Strickland's best at. Helped him since the Chimaev camp. So, yeah. Gonna go with Fluffy here. The odds are... I think the reason why people are choosing Rodriguez, one, because of the power punching, and two, because of the odds. I think it definitely should be a bit closer. Like minus 175. I'd probably put him closer to 140, 130. And then maybe like Robo's at plus 120. Odds are a little bit skewed, but I can see why. Hernandez is still very good, very legit. I think he can still beat some top middleweight prospects like a Caio Borralho or... Yeah, maybe that's it. I'm not sure. But excited for this fight night. Very good one overall. We are going for 12 for 12. We are bouncing back from last week. Shout out TJ88. Otherwise, I would have not known I was on mute. Rewatch the video, please. Thank you.